So it's been a while since I made a video, and I guess I'm officially back into more serious type of training. It's been 6 months since I dislocated my shoulder, and then 6 weeks since I tore up my, not tore up, but possibly ruptured my L5 disc. Definitely protruded it, but I'm back now. This is maxing out after running kind of a semi-easier small up I modified since I messed up my back, and I started with a 225 max, and I basically concentrated a lot more on perfect form. And for all my squats now, I do kind of a high bar, just because I think my spine lines up a lot better and I don't have to use my lower back as much. So I ended up doing, I think, 4 attempts, just because I mean it's not a meet, so it doesn't matter. At 260 for bench. See, I started with a max of like 225 or something, and then I think I maxed out at 205. Yeah, whatever, it's down 20 pounds, but I'm also lighter by, I don't know, 10-15 pounds now. I'm about 175, so yeah, not too bad. And then mostly the important thing I think is all my form's a lot better. So the squat definitely a lot more controlled. Deadlifts I'm honestly most disappointed on, but I feel a lot better. And I know I was pulling sumo before, but now I'm just doing conventional, just because when I pull, or when I screwed up my back, I screwed it up pulling sumo, so I'm kind of paranoid about that. And I know conventional is supposed to tax your back a little bit more, but I've always been pulling conventional before sumo, and I feel a lot more comfortable. So I went back to conventional, and my max was 315. Compared to my max was what, 475 or 485 beforehand at my previous test. So yeah, not as good, but whatever. So those were my maxes. So squat was like 260, bench was 205, and then deadlift was 315. And this is actually my first day of training back at it. So a lot of my improvements on form came from doing a lot of pause work for both squats, bench, and deadlift. And so what I do is, for my programming, I put a lot lower maxes, and then I basically put a lot of pause in and everything. So for my squat, I do like a 5-second pause in the first set, so the first rep. For the bench, I put a 5-second pause on the first rep, and I kind of pause everything else after that for the bench. For the squat, I don't pause everything after, but and I think that kind of holding on the position at the bottom, that definitely helps me out a lot more. Yeah. But slowly getting back into it. Goal wise, a couple more people were asking me if I was going to compete in that meet here, and that maxing I just did, that was actually the day before the meet they hosted it at the Big World Fitness here. And I mean, I guess honestly I thought about doing it, but then work came up, and then at the same time I didn't want to honestly risk anything. I know I'm supposed to just use my whatever conservative max is for until I feel a lot better, but yeah, I just ended up not doing it, just doing my own max the day before. And then so yeah, slowly getting back into it. And yep, so now the program that I'm running, so before the program I was running was like, I had a hybrid combination of small of, and I did a little bit of Ed Cohn's deadlift program, and then also his bench program, and it was actually pretty good. I was pretty satisfied with the combination, but then I want to regulate my volume a lot more depending on how I felt, and I was looking at a bunch of different programs, and then I decided to model this one after the reactive training system program. I forget who the main author was, but basically this uses an RPE scale for the day, so you're trying to kind of find a sub maximal rep range for the day, and then you kind of back off sets from that RPE. And honestly, I don't see myself at the moment competing or anything like that, so I just want to honestly just get better at the same time, kind of work my lifestyle in. So, and then I just want to make sure that my form is perfect for everything, or not perfect, but I can improve my form better, so I can concentrate my form. So I'm kind of following this RPE system. So and then every day kind of the workout changes. So there's there's main movements, but then there's a variation of every different movement maximal for the day. And yeah, it's some RPE. So yeah, if you want to find that program, just look up RTS. God, I forget who actually wrote it, but basically I made my own spreadsheet out of it because I was bored at work, and then just made this system. So I mean, the different variations that you could do, it's like the full squat with the belt, the bench press, and then like deadlift. So for the squat, you could have the full squat with a belt, then you could do beltless squat, you could do a variation of front squat, you could do pause, but I mean I'm pausing all my work, so that's I guess you can't, I mean, you go so vary how many pauses you do, everything like that. So I mean basically I just worked in whatever I want to, and then kind of work on my weaknesses. So for the deadlift, I know I'm weak off the floor. So my main lift is a deadlift with a belt, but then I also have this, which I did. It's a 2-inch deficit. So trying to make sure I can kind of get off the floor, hold position, get it all the way up, and yeah, just so everything kind of like revolves around form. And then RPE scale, it's really pretty hard to judge. I do like percentages better, just so then I know I have to hit those numbers, but then at the same time, yeah, there's ups and downs. So yeah, that's what I've been working on so far. Hopefully it'll improve day by day. As for the weight, I'm still around 175, but I think I'm gonna cut for maybe another month to hit around 170. And then we'll build back up from there. You can never drink too much. You can only drink too fast. Be the wolf, not the sheep.